That's fatal.
How's it going, Fatal Family? Welcome to another WWE 2K24 creation video where I showcase a bunch of creations and attires that you can download on all your consoles as well as PC. In today's video, I'll be covering new unique creations as well as Wrestlemania 40 attires. Starting off, we have The Fiend from the Becoming Immortal documentary. Beautiful documentary. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Very emotional documentary. But in that documentary, for those that didn't know, Bo Dallas pretty much revealed what The Fiend was going to look like when he returned. Unfortunately, we of course never got to see that, but the wonderful 2K community took it upon themselves to recreate that attire and put it into our games. This Fiend from the Becoming Immortal documentary will be an automatic alt attire to the Fiend in game once you download him. Next up, we have The Rock's attire from Wrestlemania 40, uploaded by GameVault. Once you download this, I recommend you put the attire onto the updated Rock model that I'm going to showcase later on in the video. This way you have the updated tattoo on that Rock. But this attire pretty much comes with his final boss entrance attire, as well as his actual in-ring attire he used for that match. Next up, we have a Sol Ruca created by Absolution Cause. They made such a good Sol Ruca, and I believe they used the attire that 2K added in with a patch, so it's her actual attire. And this was in collab with Vice Realist for the moveset. Next up, we have Jey Uso's wonderful attire from WrestleMania 40, the white on blue with the yeet across the shirt and WMXL on the glasses. This was uploaded by Soy El Ru, and this can be set as an alt attire to Jey Uso in game if you want to. Next up, we have Seth Rollins' WrestleMania attire from Night 1, and my favorite out of his two attires. Got the gold and like dark blue sparkle pants, really nice shiny gold trim to it. I love the way it looked. Wasn't a big fan of the entrance gear, but the attire looked great. This can be set as an alt attire to Seth Rollins in game. The next attire we have is Drew McIntyre's WrestleMania 4 attire. I'm so glad he ended up winning the heavyweight title, but man, that was short-lived, like 5 minutes, and then Damian Priest came out with that big surprise cash-in. Well, I shouldn't say surprise cash-in, it was more so surprised that he successfully cashed in. I had a feeling he was going to come out, but I thought it was going to be a failed cash-in. I was very surprised that it was a successful one. And man, this opens up so many different feuds with CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. I can't wait to see what's going to happen leading into SummerSlam and this whole year, really. But if you want Drew McIntyre's attire, here you go. Next up, we got a really good recreation of Rhea Ripley's attire, uploaded by Willa Mason, including the longer hair and her face makeup. So go ahead and download this Rhea Ripley attire. Next up, we got Kevin Owens' ECW-inspired WrestleMania 40 attire. Really cool that Kevin Owens paid homage to ECW and it being in Philadelphia. And of course, you have his shirt that is roasting Logan Paul. Next up, we have the other half of the Usos, and that is Jimmy Uso's WrestleMania attire. I love this one on Jimmy as well. The shiny red and black just looked great on him. The Usos always come swinging when it comes to attires, and they definitely delivered in WrestleMania. You even got his little finger tape on there too. Next up, we got the man that got his very first WrestleMania win, and that is R-Truth's WrestleMania attire. Big congrats to R-Truth. I'm so glad they ended up winning the tag titles. They were my pick. I wasn't sure how the match was going to work leading into WrestleMania, so I thought there was only one winner. But I was so glad to see that the tag titles got split finally. And congrats to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory as well on winning. I thought it was going to be New Catch Republic winning the other half, but I'm glad to see it was Austin Theory and Grayson Waller because those two are hilarious together. And it looks like they're not going to be breaking up anytime soon. Next up, we got Dakota Kai's WrestleMania attire. And man, Dakota Kai really killed it with this one. She came out swinging with this attire too, let me tell you. Holy! Next up, we got Logan Paul's WrestleMania 40 attire, matching the color scheme of the brand new Prime WrestleMania 40 bottles. And he got the victory over Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Next up, we got our girl Bayley, her WrestleMania 40 attire. I was so happy to see that Bayley won the title. I was rooting for her leading into Royal Rumble. She won that. I was rooting for her all the way leading to WrestleMania. She won that. I'm so happy. She deserves it. Next up, we got one half of New Catch Republic, and that is Pete Dunne's WrestleMania 40 attire. And of course, they were just short, no pun intended, on winning the tag titles. Next up, we also have Tyler Bates' WrestleMania 40 attire, the other half of the New Catch Republic. So close to winning the tag titles, but I feel like they will get an opportunity again down the line. Next up, we got Randy Orton's WrestleMania 40 attire. You know, Randy Orton doesn't really go super fancy with his attires. You know, he's always kept it simple his whole career, and this one here is no different. Next up, we got Austin Theory's WrestleMania 40 attire. Austin Theory always tries to match like the logo of the current event he's at. So this one here is no different. He matched the whole WrestleMania 40 aesthetic of the green, and he made a great attire. Next up, we got, and this was a huge surprise. I thought it was going to be KSI in the bottle, but it was actually Speed as the Prime bottle, which is kind of fitting because WWE has a show called Speed on Wednesdays now, so it's kind of fitting. But I was so surprised to see Speed at WrestleMania taking a kick from Randy Orton, barking at him, swearing at him, Randy Orton barking back and hitting Speed with an RKO. It was just hilarious. Definitely caught me off guard. I wonder who we're going to see next time Logan Paul brings up the Prime bottle. Like, holy crap. Yo, Logan Paul, hit me up. Next up, we got Bianca Belair's WrestleMania 40 attire. Bianca obviously kills it with her attires again, and this was no different. And they also got the victor over the Kabuki Warriors. Bianca kept her WrestleMania winning streak going, and Asuka, I think, is 0-3 6 now. Next up, we got LA Knight's WrestleMania 40 attire. Now, I definitely recommend you copy this attire onto the LA Knight I'm going to showcase later on in the video, because that LA Knight is more updated with the beard and everything. But this LA Knight attire is spot on, and LA Knight got the victory over AJ Styles. Next up, we got another Fiend from the Becoming Immortal Bray Wyatt documentary. This one here is uploaded by Rebel Bros. Now, Rebel Cause absolutely kills it with the details. On the pants, it actually has all the names of his kids on the pants, just like in the actual attire showed off in the documentary. And the second mask behind his head is as accurate as possible, or as possible as Rebel Cause can make it, again, compared to the actual attire showed off in the documentary. So Rebel Cause loves the little details, and I respect him for that, and I also love little details. So definitely check out this Fiend Becoming Immortal from Rebel Cause. Next up, we got Dominic Mysterio's WrestleMania 40 attire. Dominic, again, doesn't really miss with the attires, especially ever since he joined Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio was switching it up a bit and went with red and purple instead of black and purple this time. Dominic Mysterio took the loss at Mania again, and it was a stupid finish, probably the stupidest finish out of all the matches. Next up, we got Becky Lynch's WrestleMania 40 attire. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley started off night 1, put in a great match, but it was obvious that Rhea Ripley was winning that, and I was no surprise when she ended up winning anyways. Who's going to dethrone Rhea Ripley? Is it going to be Liv Morgan? Is it going to be Jade Cargill? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next up, we got Io Sky's WrestleMania 40 attire. Io Sky, of course, lost to Bayley. Thank goodness. Go Bayley, Team Bayley. But her and Bayley also put on a great match, and Bayley got her revenge from all their shit talking. Next up, we got Undertaker's attire for showing up real quick and chokeslamming The Rock. Man, that was nostalgic. Yeah, just a quick Undertaker attire, pretty much exactly how he looked like when he showed up. Next up, we got Damian Priest's attire from that tag team match where they ended up losing their tag titles. But that's okay, because he ended up upgrading to the World Heavyweight title now. So good job, Damian Priest. I really hope he goes on a great run and has some great feuds. If you want to download his attire, I definitely recommend this one right here. The WrestleMania 40 arena I use is this one right here, uploaded by Slayer. So I definitely recommend you download this WrestleMania 40 arena. It is as accurate as possible, and especially if you don't have the DLC and won't get the actual arena, this is a good alternative. Next up, we got Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania 40 attire from night 2, where he came out with that awesome mask. Unfortunately, I tried to download the most downloaded one, and I just could not get it to work. So this one here was the second most downloaded one, and it still looks great. So Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania 40 attire, night 2, and it's also the one I use in my thumbnail. Next up, we have a giant Ka template. Now what this is, it's pretty much a template to make your Ka the tallest it can be. Just don't mess around with the height and edit everything else. So the moment you edit the height, it's gonna mess it up. So just edit everything else, create your Ka, and then your Ka is gonna come out as a giant. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the height of either Andre the Giant or Omos. I can't remember which one is taller, but whoever is the tallest in the game, it will be their height. Next up, we have the Mini Boogeyman, a part of Reeves miniseries. So if you want to download a modded Boogeyman that's really tiny, go ahead and download this one. We also have Dink the Clown, a part of Reeves miniseries. So if you want to download a mini Doink the Clown so you can battle with Mini Boogeyman, download Dink the Clown. Next up from Wwe 2K24, we have the Uso hidden theme song. There's nothing special about the Ka, but it does come with a hidden Uso theme song. So just download this Jimmy Uso and then just copy the entrance on your preferred Ka or preferred superstar, and then you can delete this Jimmy Uso whenever you're done. Next up from What's the Status, we have a Stephanie McMahon. This is pretty much her manager model from 2K23 that is not in the game but in 2K24, and this will be an automatic alt attire to Stephanie McMahon in game. Next up, we got Seth Rollins, The Shield. Now this Seth Rollins, The Shield does come with the Seth Rollins 14 commentary. The ring announcer name is Seth. It comes with the hidden Shield theme song with the intro. It comes with an added beard, the Shield attire, and it can be set as an alt to Seth Rollins 15 in game, but you will lose the whole entrance. So if you want to download this strictly for the entrance and to copy on your preferred Ka, you can do that. Next up, we have the Rock 24 by What's the Status. This Rock right here is the one I'm talking about earlier, where I said you can just pretty much copy the WrestleMania 40 attire onto this Rock, and you'll have an updated Rock. This can be set as an alt attire to the Rock in game if you want. Next up from MF Hitman, we have Stardust 14. This includes a retro buzz cut, accurate attire, and it can be set as an alt to Stardust in-game. Next up, we have a Batista 19 from Wwe 2K24. This is an in-game model edit of Batista to pretty much de-age him and remove some tattoos. This can be set as an alt to Batista in-game. Next up, we have Roman Reigns, the Shield version. This is a Roman Reigns in-game model edit. It will come with all the Shield stuff, remove sideburns, updated goatee, and this can be set as an alt attire to Roman Reigns 15 in game. However, doing so, you will lose all the hidden content. And of course, the Shield entrance motion cannot be played in all arenas. So if it resets to a different entrance, that's because the arena you're playing in doesn't allow the superstar to come out of the audience. Next up from Kamok, we have Ricochet 18. This is an in-game model edit of Ricochet, a less bushy beard, and 2 NXT based attires, and it also comes with a silent call name. Next up, wrapping up the Shield, we have Dean Ambrose Shield version. This was in collaboration with Kizaragi TV. This will come with all the Shield stuff. This will come with all the Shield stuff included on this Dean Ambrose Greater Wrestler. Next up from Original Gangster, we have Booker T 23. This is Booker T 2023 Royal Rumble attire. Comes with a realistic beard. This can be set as an alt attire to the in-game model. In Attire slot 2, it is Booker T with his suit. Next up, we have a Kane 2002, a part of the Kane pack with a Zorthia's cause. This would be an automatic alt attire to Kane in-game. Next up from Wwe 2K24, we have John Cena's hidden theme song. This is, I believe, the Prototypes theme song. So when you're downloading this, you're not really downloading for John Cena, you're only downloading for the theme. The same thing with the Hidden Uso theme song. Just download this, copy and paste the theme song to your preferred creator, wrestler, or superstar, and then you can delete this John Cena once you do so. Next up from Original Gangster, we have LA Knight 24. This was the LA Knight I was talking about earlier. It comes with an updated beard with dye and updated hair with dye, as well as his Royal Rumble 2024 attire. So you can download this and then copy his Wrestlemania 40 attire onto this model. This also can be set as an alt attire to LA Knight in-game. Next up, we got Kurt Angle 2008, aka Perk Angle, in-game model edit in collaboration with Camrock Studios. This can be set as an alt attire to Kurt Angle in-game. Next up from us status, we got Alexa Bliss Firefly Funhouse version in-game model edit of Alexa Bliss. It comes with the ring announcer name Alexa, the commentaries Alexa Bliss, her hidden Firefly Funhouse Timetrons, updated makeup, Firefly Funhouse attire, Firefly Funhouse Alexa Bliss entrance and victory motion, as well as the Firefly Funhouse theme song. This can be set as an alt attire to Alexa Bliss, but you will lose out on all the hidden content I just mentioned. Next up from What's the Status, continuing with the Batistas, we got Batista 2005, a Batista in-game model edit to make him look like how he looked like from 2005. This was in collaboration with Game Vault 1 as well as Pecci Creations. It comes with hidden commentary for Batista 2008. The ring announcer name is Batista. It comes with accurate tattoos, a new de-aged face, and this can be set as an alt attire to Batista in-game. Next up, we got a Dude Love edit by Wwe 2K24 to sort of match how Dude Love also looked like, and it comes with his removed heart tattoo on his shoulder. This can be set as an alt attire to Dude Love in-game. Next up, continuing with the Kane pack, we got Kane 2004 in collaboration with Azorthius, and this Kane 2004 will be set as an automatic alt attire to Kane in-game. Next up, we got an updated Dijak 24 here, in-game model edit. It comes with updated hair and beard and his 2024 attire, and this will be an automatic alt attire to Dijak in-game. Next up, we got a Kane 2003 as well, a part of the Kane pack in collaboration with Azorthius, and this Kane will be an automatic alt attire to Kane in-game. It comes with two different attires, one where his face is burned when he just took the mask off for the first time, and the second attire, his face is not burned. Next up, we got a Randy Orton 2005. This is an in-game model edit in collaboration with Camrock Studios, and it's pretty much making Randy Orton look retro. We also have a Randy Orton 2006, again, in-game model edit in collaboration with Camrock Studios, and this again is making Randy Orton look like his 2006 counterpart. Next from Original Gangster, we have an updated AJ Styles 2024. This is an in-game model edit. It comes with an updated beard, hair dye, as well as his Royal Rumble 2024 attire and street attire made by Game Vault. This can be set as an alt attire to AJ Styles in-game. Next up, we got a Scott Steiner in collaboration with Rebel Cause. The commentary will be for Scott Steiner. It includes Big Papa Pump lines. The ring announcer name will be Scott Steiner, and it comes with two different attires, short and long tights. Next up, we got a Carmella 2024 in-game model edit. It comes with an updated attire, updated makeup, and this is already set as an alt attire to Carmella in-game. Next up, we got Jacob Goodnight from the movie See No Evil, one of my favorite horror movies from WWE Studios, and it's a very underrated horror movie. I highly recommend you watch See No Evil 1 and 2 to see Kane act like a murderous monster. This Jacob Goodnight, when downloaded, can be an alt attire to Kane 2008. Next up, we got Brock Lesnar 2004 in-game model edit in collaboration with Pecci Creations, and this is pretty much a Brock Lesnar model edit to make him look like his 2004 counterpart. It will come with all the Brock Lesnar theme songs and everything too. Next up, we got Natalya 2024 in collaboration with 2K Hottie. This will be an automatic alt attire to Natalya in-game. Next, from Absolution Cause, we got a Jasmine Nix, creator wrestler from NXT. From Wwe 2K24, we have Rey Mysterio 2006 Unmasked, the DLC version of Rey Mysterio pretty much from the Wrestlemania pack, Unmasked if you want that. It does look creepy because his eyes are like blacked out. So yeah, if you want to unmask Rey Mysterio 2006 and you own the DLC, download this one. And finally, we have a Karrion Kross WrestleMania 40 attire uploaded by Dave the Rave. And this attire can be set as an alt attire to Karrion Kross in-game. And that right there were all the creations as well as WrestleMania 40 attires. Now moving on to the Discord cause submissions portion of the video, where I cover the creations that were submitted to my Discord. Starting off, we have the SmackDown vs. Raw referee from Dynamite. Next up, we got a custom creator wrestler called Anthony Rosa, uploaded by Omo Silver Zet. Next up, we got a creator wrestler called The Punisher, Kevin Lehman, uploaded by King Kev. Next, we have a Samoa Joe creator wrestler uploaded by Just Name. Next up, we got a creator wrestler called Michael Black uploaded by Goblin Empire. Next up, we got a Kane 1998 uploaded by NXT Messiah Ultra. Next up, we got a call called Susie Hunter by T-Max EX. Next up is a call called Drago Hayabusa uploaded by Ran Valdez. Next up, we got Jimmy 2022 uploaded by Mr. Striker AU. Next up, we got Solo 2022 uploaded by Mr. Striker AU, as well as a Jey Uso 22 uploaded by Mr. Striker AU. We also have a Sammy 2022 uploaded by Mr. Striker AU from War Games. Next is an Adam Copeland uploaded by Ren Valdez. Next is a COG called Kale Dixon uploaded by Taekwondo Boys. We have a Creator Wrestler of the Grinch uploaded by Mr. WWE. There's a Creator Wrestler of Kenny Omega from New Japan uploaded by Just Dave. Next is Sam Winchester from Supernatural uploaded by Rebel Cause, as well as Dean Winchester from Supernatural uploaded by Rebel Cause. Next we have Liv Morgan's Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble 2024 tires uploaded by Harquin Bliss. Next we have a Creator Wrestler called Ariana Grace uploaded by MacDog. We have a Creator Wrestler of John Morrison uploaded by Psycho Callum. And finally, we have a Creator Wrestler of Dean Ambrose from 2014 uploaded by Ren Valdez. Thank you so much for everyone that uploaded a COD to the Discord. And thank you so much to Advocate for recording all the Discord COD submissions so that I could edit them into this video later on. And that right there is everything in the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there was something you found that you want to download. Please give the video a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you next video. Fiddle Steven out. Peace.